So you're gonna start about 8 inches into your yarn. You take your hand, you just wrap it upside down like this. Gonna make a little loop like this. See? Then you pull and form a loop this side. And then tighten it just a little bit. You still want it to be a little loose. So like this. The easiest part about making these kind of blankets is that you're literally just putting loops within loops. That's it. So from here, you're just looping. So you put your fingers like this, pull out a loop. You're gonna start a chain. That's gonna be the first step, is making a chain. I'm gonna make a chain of about probably 20 loops because this one is gonna be a throw for my couch, so I don't need it to be that big. There's 2, 3. So you just keep on going right into the loop. 4, 5, 6, 20. Okay, so now I have my chain. It almost looks like a braid of 20 loops. It will comfortably lay across me while I'm watching TV. See? Okay, so now from this section, you are going to, so here's your chain. So right here in the middle, where you see your little, where they're connected, right underneath, there's a little hole. That is where you're gonna reach in and grab your loop. The important part to remember is that you have to be very delicate with it, because you're not tying knots, you're just building a series of loops. So if you tug too hard, you can unloop the beginning series of loops, if that makes any sense. So we have my chain here. See, I'm holding my fingers on this loop that's right here, the last loop that I did. I'm going to stick my fingers in here and pull out a loop like this. See, have another loop. And I still have this loop. Then moving over to the next one. So you see, this is where the chain connects, and underneath, I'm grabbing the loop and pulling it through. Now I have 3 loops. And then I just like to lay it as I go. Then it's a little easier. So here's another chain. I'm going underneath and pulling it through. Okay, now once you get to this end, so now you have your series of loops. You're literally still just pulling through. You just pull it through the loops. So you're gonna go in this way and form a loop. And leave that loop there. Form another loop. Just like that. It's literally that easy. You're just pulling these through and creating loops. My family does not care that I'm recording, so they're just being super loud in the background. And you're pretty much gonna do this the whole time until you finish. You don't wanna make them too tight, too small, but you also don't wanna make them too big so that the loops, so that the blanket is too loose, then it wouldn't even keep you warm. And if you do want to make it tighter, that's fine, but you're gonna have to use a lot more yarn to make a good size blanket. you're gonna get to points where you run out of that spool of yarn. So you just get the beginning of another one, you put them together and just literally tie a knot. I'm not even sure if this is like the way that real crocheters do it, but that's the way that I've been doing it and it's been working pretty fine for me. So you just tie a knot like this. And if the little edges that stick out bother you, then when you're done, you just clip them, but it'll be fine. See? And then you just continue to pull them through the holes. Like this. Now when you're ready to finish your blanket, it's super simple. So first you grab the last loop of that row and the one right next to it. You put your fingers through both of those and pull through one loop. Then you take that one loop and you put it with the loop next to that one. And you make another loop. Then you do it again. You make another loop. You keep on going. Now this part, the only reason why it gets a little tricky is because you are tugging a little bit more. So you want to make sure that your loops don't come loose. Now we're on our last loop. So as you can see, we have a nice chain finish just by doing that double loop. So now that you have your last loop here, you're literally gonna take your loop, tie this around, so you have your loop, hold it at the base. Tie this around, pull it through almost like tying your shoe. Tie it in a knot. Then you're gonna snip these and tie it again. And you have a blanket.